Chapter 7. Clint. Turns out, Reginald is in a diabetic coma. He's in a real bad way, and I feel awful for Cassie and her mama. Cassie is beside herself when she returns from the office, between finding out the news about her daddy and dealing with her siblings as they arrive, one by one. The poor girl is in a state. I'm sitting in the waiting area, giving the family some much-needed privacy, when I see my girl emerge from the room. I rise. "Hey," I say softly, putting my hands out as a gesture for her to grab them. When she doesn't, I put my arms around her. At first, her grip on me is tight, like she wants me to hang on to her for dear life. But then she pulls back and looks up at me through pink-rimmed eyes. "You should head out, Clint. I'm sure you're tired, and you've got school tomorrow." "I'm fine, sweetheart. Don't you worry about me." She looks at a spot on the wall, seemingly lost. "Hey," I take her shoulders. "Your daddy's going to pull through, okay? He's a tough guy. His doctor said so himself." When she doesn't respond and continues to stare blankly at the wall, I tip her chin towards my face. "Tell me what's going on inside that head of yours." Her lips form a thin line. "Clint, I think you should go." Tilting my head, I say, "Is everything okay, baby?" A fleeting look crosses her face, and then it goes blank again. "I can't. I need some time," she manages. Something dark crosses through me, a feeling, like when you know that something really bad is going to happen, only something bad already happened. It could get worse, but that's not it. There's something else going on. "What happened at the office?" I can't talk about it." "That bad, huh?" I nod, glancing at the floor. "Worse." She looks at me for a second, and I see something different in her eyes. Darkness. Maybe her business hat is still on, I don't know, but whatever it is, she doesn't want to talk about it, and I don't blame her. With everything that's going on, talking about work is the last thing that she needs to be worried about. I commend her for walking out the door to tend to business while her daddy rests in a sickbed in hospital. If it weren't for her sharing a company with her daddy, I'd pin her as a greedy, money-hungry witch. But since, when it comes down to it, this is all for Reginald, I can totally relate. "Okay," I sigh, rubbing her arms. "There anything I can do?" "You've already done so much, Clint." There's that tender voice again. "Really, thank you," she nods. "It's the least that I can do," I say honestly, lifting my hand to her face, skating my finger down her cheek. Her lip quivers. "Clint, you should go. I need to get back to my family." I nod. She's hanging on by a thread, the poor thing. "Okay, sweetie. Call me if you need me, okay?" She nods. I kiss her head. "I love you." As I walk away, I hear her say it back, but it's a murmur, almost under her breath, as if afraid someone will hear her. Driving back to the ranch, I have an unsettling feeling. Is her daddy going to make it? Is this why she was acting so strange? Or did we really take things too fast? Is she having second thoughts? Trying to put it out of my mind for a while, I focus on the road and crank up the music. At this point, all I can do is pray. And pray hard for Cassie, for Reginald, and for the budding relationship that I hope to God I didn't just completely ruin. Scene break. Cassie. "I've signed a deal with the goddamn devil is what I've done. The second I leave Campbell's office, I know it. That asshole had his secretary draw up the papers before he even left the office. He watched me sign my end of the twisted bargain with the sickest grin on his face that I'd just love to wipe off with my 6-inch heels. Someday I will. Mark my words.